many men are so privileged as we are to see a new civilization born before our own eyes.
There are times in the streets of Virginia City when I question the use of the word civilization.
It is always that way with the new Hop Sing. A diamond, before it is polished, seems no more than a clod of dirt. Is this the American way to toast on an American occasion?
To your son, on his 18th birthday.
To my son Jimmy's American birthday, to the joining of the past and the present, to create a finer future. You have honored my house, and now there is much to do. You are fortunate to know the Cartwright family so well, Hop Sing. It pleases me to know that here in America, the affection and respect of the sons for the father is as strong as it is in the land of our ancestors.
The Cartwrights have great respect for you, my uncle, and admiration for your son.
I am happy that the younger sons will honor us with their presence at the birthday party. And do not worry, Hop Sing. Your friend Hoss will be fed as well as if you yourself did the cooking.
Hey, you. You speak to me? Yeah. You and me work good together, Billy boy. We're gonna have to clean a lot more of this dirt out of here before Virginia City is a fit place to live.
Little Joe, is it sure enough true we're going to have bird's nest for dinner at Jimmy Chang's birthday party?
That's what Adam told us.
I ain't for sure I'm going to like that.
Well, it's something to eat. You'll like it, all right.
Upset.
Paul, Adam, come on here, quick!
Sing. What happened to your boy? What happened to your boy?
Can you talk, Hop Sing?
Looks like he's been a pretty bad fight.
Yeah. Paul, let me help him in the house.
You forget about it. Hop Sing all right. It's Chinese business only.
What do you mean by that, Paul? You don't think he's tangled up in one of them Tong things we heard about, do you?
No, I don't, son. The Tong is a protective organization composed of civilized people.
I wonder how much more this has been going on.
A lot of it, particularly in the California gold mines. Didn't think any of it had spread over the mountains.
Well, why would anybody want to do a thing like this?
Because Hop Sing is Chinese.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard of, Paul. I feel like going in there and tearing that town apart board by board.
No, you won't, son. You'll go to Jimmy Chang's birthday party tomorrow, just as you planned.
I suppose we just forget about the fact that somebody beat up on Hop Sing.
We're not going to forget about it, but we're not going to stir up more trouble for the Chinese than they already have.
Doss, you sure you got enough money?
Oh, yes, sir, Paul. We done paid for Jimmy Chang's present. We just gonna go pick it up.
All right. We'll see you later.
What was it you wanted, Lee Chang?
Oh, today is birthday of my son.
Ain't that nice?
Would like to buy 18 small American flags.
All right.
Why, you're plumb out of them flags, ain't you, Hammond?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I don't have any American flags, Chang. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I don't have any. You'll have to go some other place.
Thank you. I will try Campbell's on C Street.
He don't have none either. And neither does anybody else in town.
Lee Chang, my friend.
Mr. Ben, Mr. Adam, it would seem my unworthy nephew feeds the food to bring good health.
It would seem Hop Sing feeds my brother Hoss a few extra servings, too.
Well, it's a big day in your life, Chang. You can be mighty proud of that boy of yours.
Mr. Cartwright, could I ask you a question, please?
Well, of course. Anything you want, you know that.
There are customs of your people I do not understand. I'd wished for my son an American birthday party.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just give him a cake with candles.
Oh, yes. It must be candles and not flags.
Now, what do you mean, Chang?
I had thought to put American flags on the cake, but I understand it is not permitted.
Who says so?
Oh, it's no matter.
Chang, did Hammond refuse to sell you American flags to put on Jimmy's cake?
I did not understand. I do not wish trouble.
Adam, Ben, it's good to see you. And what can I do for my favorite customers?
We'd like to buy some American flags.
I don't have any of them little ones, man.
And how did you know we wanted some of those little ones?
You know, maybe we wanted a great big one.
Well, do you?
You run in the store now, Jesse?
No. No, I just take care of my own affairs, that's all.
Well, then stay out of ours.
You pack a grudge a long time, Adam.
Well, how about it, Hammond?
I'm just sure we don't have none.
Now, why don't you take a nice, hard look?
We're right here. Well, here's some of them. I didn't know I had any left. Let's see, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many of them did you need?
18. They're to be put on a birthday cake.
Hmm. There's a few extra. That'll be $1. Thank you.
Adam, you shouldn't let Jesse Tibbs get under your skin that way.
I can't help it. Nothing but a cattle thief and a hired gun, and yet he walks around loose.
He'll trap himself in time.
Andy Fulmer. Well, this town's getting pretty hard up for somebody to run for mayor, isn't it?
Adam, is Jesse Tibbs still foreman of that ranch that Andy Fulmer bought out south of Carson?
As far as I know. Yeah, Hop Sing, the business with the flags with Lee Chang.
Yeah, that sounds just about like the kind of tactics that Fulmer would use. First the Irish and now the Chinese.
America for the Americans. There's a pretty tired platform.
Adam, do me a favor. Will you take these flags over to Lee Chang? Tell him that Hammond just misunderstood him.
What are you up to?
Somebody I want to talk to.
Come in. And Cartwright, I'm rightly honored To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit, Mr. Cartwright?
You don't have to go through any of the formalities, Mr. Fulmer. We've known each other for some time. Ah. What school did you get that from?
School of Hard Knocks, same one you went to, Ben.
Only I don't call myself a lawyer.
Folks get in trouble, they come to me for advice. Ain't nothing in the law says I can't charge a fee for helping them. Now, just what did you have on your mind, Ben?
Andy, I understand you're fixing to run for mayor.
That's right.
Andy, what's your platform?
Virginia City for Virginia City. Short, sweet, and to the point. You like that?
Well, it depends on what it means.
It means Virginia City belongs to the folks that made it what it is. It means we don't want outsiders.
Well, now, what's your definition of an outsider, Andy?
Well, now, Ben, you live outside the city and you can't vote for me anyhow, even if you would. But I'll be glad to spell it out for you anyway. It means our town's being overrun by foreigners who are willing to work for nothing, and they're taking the bread and butter out of the mouths of folks like us who built this country.
Now, by foreigners, Andy, who do you mean? The Irish, or the Welsh, or the Chinese?
Now, before you start giving me any of that high-flown talk about prejudice, you just stop and remember this camp's full of those same Irishmen and Welshmen and Cornishmen, and those are the very people I mean to protect.
I wasn't going to give you any high-flown talk about prejudice, Andy. I just wanted to know where you stood.
Yeah. Does that mean you're against me, Ben?
Well, Andy, it means that if I find out that you or any of your boys had anything to do with beating up my cook, I'll tie a rope around you. And I'll drag you up and down Main Street.
Now, Ben, like I said before, you don't live in this city. And you can't vote for me nohow. So why don't you just stay out of this campaign?
I guess you just invited me in, Andy.
Little Joe!
Doggone that Jimmy Chain. Just when I got a surprise birthday present right out the open, we would have to run into him.
I didn't expect to see you till tonight. You are coming to the party, aren't you?
Sure, we're coming, Jimmy.
What's the matter, Hoss?
We really gonna eat bird's nest?
My father said he felt the same way about the first piece of apple pie he ever saw. See you later. I gotta get to the stable and get to work.
Take it easy, Jimmy. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Made up his mind to go to college, and he'll do it, too.
You reckon he knew this was his birthday present?
If he couldn't figure that out, he sure has no sense going to college. Hey, good looking.
You know better than to say a thing like that in public.
You didn't seem to mind it so much last night.
Why, Billy Wheeler, I wasn't even with you last night.
Then who were you with, Sally? Tommy Gaines or Ned Wilkins or the Pierce kid? Or maybe him?